Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 30. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's McClain. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Sooners moving quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Here's a hit. They get to him as he throws.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions and just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. On the move. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Texas stumped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Burks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scadaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Tyson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Brown. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Tatum. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. No reason to be have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. Will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on 2nd and goal. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To throw, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's McClain. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Give to Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense out firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Running through contact. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. After that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards.
Turning it on! Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a man. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On the ground, it's Robinson. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Finds a tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll give it to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Got room to work. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Ott. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to punch it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Now trying to power it in. He stopped again. They tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Inside the 40, the 30, at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense, got him at the 27.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play-action fake, right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Wide open downfield. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Did the work himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Halfway there on 1st down, it's second. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Bunch formation for these receivers. Brown has it. Bringing it back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked. If it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw play, you're down, you need a big play, and you only get a handful of yards. This offense has got to go and got to go now.
Hard running there. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
To the air, it's Levitt, looking to the big tight end. Defense will use a timeout, 22 seconds remaining in the game. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Udo. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be for the game. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hines is tight end. Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
To the air, it's Mateer. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, they had the matchup they wanted. They had the running back working one-on-one with the linebacker on that angle route, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this.
Touchdown, Sooner! And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
Pulls it in, it's Moss. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Just keep slinging it. He makes a grab. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They've got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. A A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Arizona State! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for two.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Gutier. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to scramble. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a third and long here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Oklahoma! With that, now a two-point conversion away from triple overtime. They've got to get it in on the two-point try to force a third overtime.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. From the gun, looking for a man. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. On the direct snap, it's Tyson. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Trying to march their way in. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped. And a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.